I'll tell you guys what I told the team. I just thought it was a really mature, game by our group on both sides of the baseball. It starts on the mound. I thought Grayson was outstanding. Just had a lot of maturity. His body language, his demeanor, his tempo really attacked the hitters. Got us off to a great start on the mound, and thought it was kind of fitting with this group that they scored first. I thought our approach offensively was outstanding against a guy that throws, that was heavy off speed, up and down the lineup, a lot of production, a lot of hard contact, a lot of hits on both sides of the field. So I thought the kids out of the bullpen, Luke and Hunter and Cade, were all really good, and just really pleased. I thought it was an outstanding outing for the first game of the year. Really proud of our team.
Grayson, was it tough to build a rapport with Matt Cassetti, or was it pretty natural right away?
It was pretty easy. He's been telling me all week that he's been wanting to catch me really bad, and I think that somebody that wants to do that is going to be right for the job, and he did a great job.
What did you think of him offensively today?
It was awesome. I didn't really watch much because when I'm on the bench, I'm kind of sitting down and everybody's in front of me. But I remember from the second inning on, I felt like those pitchers were going through a tough time, just bang around the yard. But our hitters did a really good job as they settled into the game, second time through the lineup.
Coach, same question to you. How would you assess Mac's debut? That's about as good as you could draw it up.
Set the bar pretty high for himself. Mac's a really good player. That's why he was in the lineup for us today. Outstanding defensive catcher, really receives and blocks well, and very accurate thrower, and was happy for him to see him, get off to a good start with the bat. So glad to see him have a good game today.
Yeah, Coach, 12 runs in the first game of the season is not bad. I mean, usually it's kind of maybe not be able to slow start the season in baseball. What does it mean to kind of go out there and get double digits in runs?
Well, it's big. I've really challenged our position players. We've got to be better offensively than we've been the last couple of years, and I'm very confident we will be. And I think 7 of the 9 starters, maybe, or 8 or 9, had a hit today. And probably it's kind of ironic that Jim Jarvis and Colby Shelton, didn't have as much hard contact as the other guys, because they've clearly been our best offensive players, at least a couple of the best, the last few months. So, really glad to get a lot of, score a lot of runs and hit a lot of balls hard.
I think you guys had, I think it was 18 base runners, 37 batters. What do you have to say about the success of the lineup today?
Yeah, I thought it was great. We just wanted to go out there and take it a pitch at a time and not get too amped up out there for the first game and getting too excited and trying to do too much at the plate. So I just think everybody just stayed within themselves and put together a lot of good at-bats and put up a lot of quick numbers. So,
Coach, I know it's just day one, this opening day, but what did you learn about your team, from today, and is there anything you anticipate, telling the guys that they need to improve on, tomorrow and Sunday?
Well, I wouldn't say I learned anything. I really, the word I keep using with this group is just how mature they are. They've been incredibly consistent in the way that they practice and play. Nobody's got a crystal ball, but, there weren't any huge surprises. I expected us to play well. Man, we got a lot of good players and older kids, and they deserve to be successful. So you never know what happens when there's another team in the other dugout, but I'm not surprised that we played well today. I think we got a good group, and now we got to see if we have the maturity to string some days together.
Andrew, 4 hits for you today. What does it mean to you to be, one of the offensive leaders on this team?
Oh, it means the world to me. Knowing that Coach Bill trusts me to put me in the middle of the order and driving some runs is really nice to know that I can just go out there and be myself and do the best for the team, and really just not trying to do too much up there, and I just let the results happen the way they are. So.
Kind of on the flip side, Colby Shelton, a little bit of a lackluster debut, 0 for 2 with a throwing error. Is there anything that you or any of the other leaders on the team, say to him to make sure you have his back in the dugout?
Oh, just to keep playing hard, and 0 for 2, it really wasn't that bad. He had got on base twice, and fielded his position. He made an error, and probably got a little sped up for his first ground ball, but I trust him to make every play from here on out, and he'll be fine.
Grayson, what's it do for your confidence to get the ball opening day and set the tone with a really strong start?
It helps out a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of anticipation leading up to opening day, and it kind of puts a lot of weight on my shoulders, and for it to be over with, it kind of is relieving, and now I'm just looking forward to my next start and what we got going on tomorrow and the rest of the week. So.
Yeah, Coach, 18 guys got to the plate tonight. Kind of how important is that moving forward to see, to get a bunch of experience for guys off the bench?
Yeah, it's great to get a lot of people in the game, and I do think, I like our depth, and I think we've got some left, right, and, there'll be a couple of new faces in the lineup tomorrow, so I think it's good for some of those guys to get, a couple innings or an at-bat today, and maybe help take the edge off when they get in there the next time, so there's no substitute for being in a live game.
Coach, how nice is it as a manager to, know that you have another phenomenal pitcher in Grayson to hold down the fort until Garrett McMillan comes back?
Yeah, we get a lot of confidence in Grayson, and you have to have a couple of real bullets on the mound in the SEC. Every Friday, Saturday night, everybody's starting a future big leaguer that you're going to have a really hard time scoring the first 6 innings of the game. Everybody has those guys, and we got our share too. So it's a good feeling. We've tried to smoke and mirror and trick them for a while, and it's kind of nice to throw a few real dudes at them.
Andrew, how much easier does it kind of make your job when he goes out there and starts like he did today?
Oh, I mean, it's awesome. I'm almost falling asleep out there pretty much. It's pretty much, Grayson's gonna pound his own and he's gonna get outs, and I'm just ready to hit. So obviously, ready to run one down if somebody runs into one and gets lucky. But Grayson's gonna do a great job, and it's really easy to play behind him. So.
Anything else? All right.
Thank you guys.